FlashForward. FlashForward is an American television series adapted for television by Brannon Braga and David S. Goyer, which aired for one season on ABC between September 24, 2009 and May 27, 2010. It is based on the 1999 novel FlashForward by Canadian science fiction writer Robert J. Sawyer. The series revolves around the lives of several people as a mysterious event causes nearly everyone on the planet to simultaneously lose consciousness for 2 minutes and 17 seconds on October 6, 2009. During this blackout, people see what appear to be visions of their lives on April 29, 2010, a global flash forward 6 months into the future. In May 2010, ABC announced that Flash Forward had been cancelled. The season finale for Season 1 was shot before it was known the show would be cancelled and showed another Flash Forward event happening more than 20 years in the future. This more closely followed the original book, which featured a flash forward that peered 1/2 years into the future. Premise: Flash Forward is constructed around a high-concept narrative where a mysterious event has caused nearly everyone on the planet to simultaneously lose consciousness for 137 seconds, during which time people see what appears to be a vision of their own life approximately 6 months in the future. A global flash forward. A team of Los Angeles FBI agents, led by Stanford Wedek Vance and spearheaded by Mark Benford Fiennes and his partner Demetri No Cho, begin the process of determining what happened, why, and whether it will happen again. Benford contributes a unique perspective on the investigation. In his flash forward, he saw the results of 6 months of investigation that he had done on the flash forward event, and he and his team use those clues to recreate the investigation. The team investigates a number of events related to the flash forward, including Suspect Zero, who did not lose consciousness during the event because of a quantum entanglement device QED, the sinister D. Gibbons/Dyson Frost, and a similar mass loss of consciousness in Somalia many years earlier, in 1991. Meanwhile, personal revelations contained within the flashforwards occupy the personal lives of the principal characters. Mark Benford sees himself relapsing into alcoholism. His wife sees herself with another man. Demetri No sees nothing, which could mean that he will not be alive to see the day everyone else has glimpsed, or, perhaps, that his future was not set on the day of the flash-forward. Other characters grapple with similarly unexpected or surprising revelations in their flash-forwards. Cast and characters. Main characters. Joseph Fiennes as FBI Special Agent Mark Benford. Mark's flash-forward guides the investigation of the events of October 6. The husband of Olivia Benford and father of Charlie Benford, he is a recovering alcoholic. In his flash-forward, he sees himself working on the Mosaic investigation when armed masked men enter his office. He also sees himself drinking, which he tries to hide from his wife. 22 episodes. John Cho as FBI Special Agent Demetri No, Mark Benford's partner at the FBI. He had no flash-forward and fears that means he will die, especially after he receives a mysterious phone call telling him that he will be murdered. He is engaged to Zoe, a lawyer who believed her flash-forward was about their wedding until she realized it was possibly his funeral. Demetri survives March 15, the date he was supposed to have been killed, thanks to Mark's assistance. 22 episodes. Courtney B. Vance as FBI Assistant Director Stanford Wedek, head of the FBI Los Angeles field office. He oversees Mark Benford's team and the October 6 investigation. His flash-forward shows him on a toilet reading a newspaper. 22 episodes. Sonia Walger as Dr. Olivia Benford, Mark's wife, and a successful surgeon at a major hospital. She supervises Dr. Bryce Varley. In her flash-forward, she is romantically involved with Dr. Lloyd Simcoe, although she had never met him before the blackout. They meet when she treats his autistic son, Dylan. 21 episodes. Christine Woods as FBI Special Agent Janice Hawk works at the Los Angeles field office as part of Mark Benford's team. In her vision she was pregnant and having a sonogram, which she finds hard to believe because she is single and a lesbian. She is in charge of watching over Simon later in the series. In Queen's Sacrifice, it was revealed that she is a mole reporting to those responsible for the blackout to keep tabs on the FBI investigation. In Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, it is revealed that she is actually a double agent for both the FBI and CIA, and at the request of Agent Bogle, who is her CIA contact and handler, was directed to investigate and identify the mysterious blackout. 18 episodes. Jack Davenport as Dr. Lloyd Simcoe, an academic at Stanford. Lloyd's estranged wife and mother of his son died during the blackout. He has a son with autism, Dylan, who knows Olivia, and whom Charlie mysteriously recognizes. His research partner is Simon Campos, and Lloyd believes they are responsible for the blackout, but, according to Simon's uncle, Teddy, they only amplified it, causing it to affect the whole world. 17 episodes. Zachary Knighton as Dr. Bryce Varley, a surgical intern reporting to Dr. Olivia Benford. He was on the verge of committing suicide due to a diagnosis of stage 4 renal cell carcinoma, kidney cancer, when the blackout occurred. After the blackout, he experiences a renewed will to live. In course correction, Bryce learns that his cancer is in remission. 16 episodes. Peyton List as Nicole Kirby, a 19-year-old student and Charlie Benford's babysitter. She was a childhood friend of Aaron Stark's daughter, Tracy. Nicole's flash-forward shows her being held underwater by a stranger. She is able to speak Japanese as she spent time in Japan as a child, and is able to help Bryce Varley interpret his flash-forward, which included a sign in Japanese/kanji. 14 episodes. Dominic Monaghan as Dr. Simon Campos, a quantum physicist and research partner of Stanford academic Lloyd Simcoe, who does not believe he is responsible for the blackout. He told people that in his flash-forward he sees himself fighting and later killing a man, which was actually a lie. In Revelation 0 Part 2, it is revealed that he is Suspect Zero. He was given a ring that kept him awake during the blackout. His uncle is the middleman in the deal, and Simon's younger sister is kidnapped by the people that want to control the blackouts. Simon's uncle had previously killed Simon's father, and after he also kills Simon's professor, Simon kills him. 15 episodes. Brian F. O'Brien as Aaron Stark, a recovering alcoholic. He is Mark Benford's sponsor and close friend. His daughter, Tracy, was presumed killed in action in Afghanistan, but his flash-forward showed his daughter alive mysteriously. In The Gift, he comes home to find Tracy in his living room. Agents of the military contractor Jericho later kidnap Tracy from his home, and in The Garden of Forking Paths, Agent Wedek provides him assistance in getting to Afghanistan to find Tracy. 17 episodes. Recurring characters. Production. The pilot was written by David S. Goyer, who also directed, and Brannon Braga, from Robert J. Sawyer's novel, with Goyer and Braga executive producing alongside Jessica Borsitsky Goyer, Vince Gerardis, and Ralph Vicinanza. Flash Forward was originally developed at HBO, which sold its option because it thought the show would be a better fit for a broadcast network. After purchasing the series and ordering a pilot, ABC picked up Flash Forward for 13 episodes in May 2009. On October 12, 2009, ABC picked up the series for a 22-episode season. Later the same day, it was announced ABC had ordered a further 3 episodes for a 25-episode first season, which was later adjusted to 24. On October 21, 2009, it was announced that executive producer Mark Guggenheim would leave ABC Flash Forward. Co-creator and executive producer David S. Goyer stepped in to replace him as showrunner. On February 5, 2010, Goyer announced he would be stepping down as showrunner to focus on feature films and directing. He remained involved with the show, however. Goyer was replaced as showrunner by his wife Jessica Goyer, along with Lisa Zorling and Timothy J. Lee. On May 13, 2010, it was reported that Flash Forward would not be renewed for a second season because of the decline of viewers. Season 1, Part 1 of the series was released on DVD on February 23, 2010. This DVD has the first 10 episodes, plus bonus material. The full series was released on DVD on August 31, 2010, including more bonus material. The full series was also supposed to be released on Blu-ray on the same date, but the Blu-ray release was indefinitely delayed and later canceled. The first 2 discs of the 5-disc full series set are the same as the 2-disc set of episodes 1-10. It is also available to stream for free on ABC.com and for digital purchase through Amazon Prime Video, YouTube, Google Play, and Vudu. On February 23, 2021, the show was added to the streaming platform Disney Plus in select countries. Each episode's title sequence includes a hidden image within the Flash Forward logo to show a piece of what the episode is about. These images are visible when the sequence is paused at the right time. Episodes: Season 1, 2009-10. Reception, ratings and viewership. Although launching to large audiences of 12.47 billion viewers in the U.S., the show's ratings rapidly declined to ratings about one-third that figure. The show's scheduling in the U.S. was held to blame by some people. An unexpected extended hiatus may have contributed to the deteriorating fan base. However, in other countries, such as the UK, where the show was given primetime scheduling on terrestrial television, ratings also dwindled. In the UK, the show was screened on Channel 5, a channel which receives fairly poor viewing figures in comparison to its peers. The show was watched by an average of 8.5 million viewers per episode, ranking it 44th most watched show of the season. Critical reception. Flash Forward received generally positive reviews, with a Metacritic score of 72 out of 100 based on 26 critic reviews. In September 2009, Tim Goodman of the San Francisco Chronicle deemed the series enormously entertaining, with a tantalizing premise, while Ginia Beliffant of the New York Times wrote that it begins in such a spirit of bracing suspense that she was challenged to recall another pilot that lured her so quickly into addiction. Variety's Brian Lowry gave a more measured review, opining, "It's an intriguing, mind-bending concept that's mostly well executed. There's a solid desire to see more, but not such wonderment as to proclaim unwavering fealty until the show peers a little farther down the road." Entertainment Weekly's Ken Tucker graded the series B+, stating, "FF isn't perfect. Much thought has been given to plot and character, but not enough to the visuals. This is one of the most drab-looking of intelligent shows. Thematically, FF makes major philosophical points living in the moment, etc. But instead of dramatizing them, it often..." Tucker described the show as combining sci-fi-ish conspiracy suspense with excellent prime-time soap drama. Awards and nominations. Fan campaign. After the news of cancellation, dedicated fans created a campaign, Save Flash Forward, to try to keep the series on the air. They signed petitions to show support and also planned staged blackouts in front of ABC offices in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, and several other major cities on June 10, 2010. Fans also sent calendars with the date April 29 circled the date of the flash forwards and of the second global blackout, friendship bracelets based on the same items in the show, and letters to ABC president at the time, Stephen McPherson. International distribution. Flash Forward has sold in over 100 territories worldwide. Overseas air dates are typically close to the original U.S. broadcasts in an attempt to limit piracy. The series airs on AXN in Mexico, Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Bulgaria, Colombia, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Japan, AXN in Poland, Portugal, Romania, Serbia, Venezuela, and Uruguay. It airs in Australia on the 7 Network, in Austria on or phone, in Canada on /a/, and in Estonia on Fox Life. In Greece it is broadcast on FX, in Hong Kong on TVB Pearl, in New Zealand on TV2, and in Russia on Channel 1. In Singapore it is shown on MediaCorp Channel 5 and StarHub Fox Channel 505, in Slovakia on TVJOJ, in Slovenia on TV3 Slovenia, in South Africa on Mnet, in Taiwan on Public Television Service, and in Turkey on Dizimax and ATV. In Western Europe, Flash Forward airs on Channel 5 in Denmark, Nelonen in Finland, Canal Plus and T-Phone in France, ProSieben in Germany by RT2, in Ireland, TV2 in Norway, Cuatro in Spain, TV4 in Sweden, TS Roan, La2 and SF Sway in Switzerland, or Phone in Ohio. It is also aired in the Philippines on Studio 23. In Israel it airs on satellite, TBS Stars Action, as well as cable TV HOT3. In Indonesia by RCTI.